Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Big Red Custom Farming for our second day here in Ravenport. Oh, hang on one second. Time for morning colors. But like I was saying, welcome back to Big Red Custom Farming and our second day here in Ravenport. It's a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a little bit later start than what I wanted to get, but after a fun and, shall we say, productive night out on the town, um, we got in a little bit late this morning. So we just got up here to the biogas plant where we're storing our equipment. Let's take a look at the contracts that we have available for today. Okay, here's what we have available. We've got baling, some harvesting, fertilizing, sowing contract on field 11. That field's way too big for what we've got. Some more harvesting, transporting, fertilizing. Tyler Fleming wants us to fertilize for him. Rebecca O'Connor. So those were ones that we did contracts for yesterday. We did contract for Rebecca and Tyler. I think we need to expand a little bit. Those won't take very long, though. Not sure how I want to work this. If I want to keep going and stay with Rebecca and Tyler, or let's see. Baling field 1 is 5 acres. Let's see how big field 1 is. That's not too bad. What kind of bales does she want, though? Bale wrapped into silage and take it to the barn. Or we could do a baling contract on field 20. Where's field 20? Take a look at that one. That's way down here. You know what? That's the one we're going to do first. We'll start the morning off with a baling contract for Scott Nix. We'll take our equipment down to field 20 down there at the south end of the map. Show you once again where it's at. Down here. Bale it. He wants it wrapped into silage and then taken to the barn. The reason I'm taking this one instead of this one on field 1 is because it's closer to that barn sell point. And once we get done, then we'll see where we're at time-wise. But for now, we're going to accept this contract. We'll give Scott Nix a call and let him know that we're on our way. Alright, we got the 7210 down here with the mowers. We got a local gentleman that's helping us with this field. and I'm gonna run up and get the baler. We'll grab another tractor and bring the baler down here, and we'll keep it going. Actually, before I get the baler, I'm gonna have to bring the windrower down here, aren't I? Something tells me that our hired help has no clue what he's doing. He's supposed to be mowing field 20, and he's all the way over here in 21. But what's crazy, he's not doing anything. He's just kind of putting along in this guy's field for what appears to be no reason. We're gonna have to put a stop to that. Run out here and stop him. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Oh my god. This guy's dumb. Alright, let's get rid of him. He's fired. Get out of here. I don't even understand what was going on there. Man, it's really hard to find good help these days. I don't understand it. So what we'll do is, it looks like we will take care of these mowing jobs ourselves. We'll mow the field ourselves. I got somebody on the way to help with the windrowing, so hopefully they'll show up soon, and then I can go back up and get the baler after I'm done mowing this field. That wasn't even the first guy that we hired with the combine that drove it off the cliff. This is just some other guy. That's okay though. We'll get this field mowed and we'll get right back to you. Apparently I can't drive straight. Still can't drive straight. That's a little bit better. Still not very straight. Alright, we got that field mowed, and it looks like our other helper just showed up too, so I am going to set the tractor up in the correct direction so that this guy doesn't go into field 21 over here. I don't understand what happened with that last guy, but we'll get it set up for him, get him on the right path, and then we're going to take the 7210 back up to the biogas plant, pick up the baler, and come back down and start baling this field. Man, this trail's bumpy. Might not be able to take that with bigger equipment. Alright, back up here at the top of the hill. I'm just going to leave the mower hooked up to the 7210 here. I might try and take that job on field 1 after we're done with 20. We'll see. But we'll back this in. We'll grab the 240 and the baler, and we'll head back down there. Okay, now that we're back down here, we'll take a look and see how Jonathan did before we start baling. Looks like he did a pretty fine job. Outstanding. We might have to hire this dude again. Look at that. Those are some beautiful rows of grass right there. And he's almost done. Even better. We'll run up here, and it looks like this is his last pass. We'll give him his money and then send him on his way. I really appreciate it when we can get a worker that knows what the hell they're doing. This guy did a fine job. Oh, he already ran off. Well, that's interesting. Well, alright, Jonathan. I guess check some in the mail. Thanks for your help, buddy. Go ahead and slide this over to the other side of the field. We'll get baling. Get this field baled up and wrapped into silage bales. The unfortunate thing is that I don't have anybody that can drive the tractor and bring the bale loader down here for me. So once I get done baling all of this, I'm going to have to take the 240 back up to the top of the hill, grab the bale loader, and bring that down here so that we can get the bales sold for Mr. Nix. That's okay. It just adds a little bit of time to our day. Not a big deal. Not like I said. It's okay. We'll be all right. Go kind of slow here at first just to make sure that everything's working okay. It appears to be. Everything seems to be working just fine. Beautifully wrapped bale. Look at that. So bright and shiny. And we'll pop it out here. I was afraid of that. It's gonna roll, isn't it? Ah, damn it. And it stopped. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid that they were gonna roll that direction. Oh well. Alright. Back at it. Here we go. Alright, so at the beginning of the episode here, I talked about having a good time last night. I'm not going to go into too much details about that. I don't want to get anybody in trouble or offend anyone, so we'll just leave the details of that out. The other thing I kind of wanted to touch on, if you remember at 8 o'clock this morning, I stopped and said it's time for morning colors. That goes back to my time in the military, where at least on U.S. military bases, in the morning at 8 o'clock, we play the national anthem, and pretty much everything stops while that's going on. Play the national anthem, raise the flags, that kind of stuff. So, in a little bit of tradition, oh, what the hell's going on? A little bit of tradition there for me. So every morning at 8 o'clock, regardless of what we're doing, we're going to stop and observe what I call morning colors, but basically play the national anthem of the United States and sit there smartly and just kind of recognize the great nation that we live in here. Beautiful, beautiful grass bales turning into silage. Gotta love it. It's awesome. And this will be our last bale coming off this field. Not too bad. I got it done in a couple hours. Before I take the baler back up to the top of the hill, I'm going to take a quick look at the contracts that we have available. Make sure there's nothing else down here that we need. Field 1 is baling. Nope. Okay. So I'll unload this. We'll take the baler back up to the top of the hill. We'll grab the bale loader, bring it back down, and get these all delivered to the barn. Well, we made it. Time to pick up these bales. We'll pick them up, get them sold, and catch you at the end, let you know how much we made. Alright, we're picking up the last bale here. We got exactly 16 bales off this field for Scott Nix. Go get these sold over here at the barn. Okay, so while we're down here, I'm going to pick up a couple contracts down here at this end of the field. You see we got a harvesting contract for Miss Joseph here on field 22, and another one on 26. Oh, that one's corn or sunflowers. That would mean an extra trip up there. We may not take that one. But then we have sowing missions or sowing contracts on 24 as well for canola. We don't have a row crop. We may have to pick one of those up. We'll see. So yeah, for right now, gonna pick up this contract from Miss Joseph with harvesting that, and then we'll go right into planting canola for Mr. Fletcher. So I'm going to head back up to the top of the hill, grab the equipment we need for that, and come back down here. We will see you eventually. Alright, I've jumped in the Maxim here. We got Billy running the combine for us. Hopefully he does a good job. We're going to take this back up, take the windrower back up to the top of the hill and come down with the 240 and the trailer and get this field harvested. We'll see you when we get back down here. Hey buddy, you're missing some spots. What is it with these people in Ravenport not being able to run a combine efficiently? Look at all this that he's leaving. And other than that, he's doing a good job. I wonder if it's because the terrain is so steep maybe in these areas. I don't know. Let's get out and take a look as he goes by this time, see if we can figure it out. No, I don't know what is going on with these fields, but this is getting ridiculous. The header was able to get everything here, but not here. Here, but not here. I guess when you need a job done right, you need to do it yourself. Looks like I'll be jumping in the combine again. Gonna let him finish these this up and down. I'm gonna take over. Hopefully I can do a better job than this guy. Not that he's doing a terrible job, but look at all that he's missing. Right? Like, no opportunity to run it off a cliff, which is good, apparently, because for whatever reason we can't run combines here. Yep, I'm done with this guy. Look at how much of that nice yield harvest that he's missing. I can't handle it anymore. Hey, you get out. This can't hear me. Hey, I said get out. Look at all that you missed up there. Take a look. You see all that it was missed? How can you do that? Take a hike, buddy. So hard to find good help here. It's getting frustrating. I'm actually thinking if these people can't help us out, then we may not be here in Ravenport for very long. For now, I'm going to harvest the rest of this field, get it put in the combine, and get it sold. And we'll see what time of day it is left after that. We'll see how much further we're going to go, if whether or not we're going to pick up any more contracts. It's a little bit after 2 in the afternoon. I did skip lunch, so I'm starting to get a little hungry, but that's okay. Gold Coast is right up the road. They delivered to field 17 for Tyler Fleming's place earlier, or yesterday, so I don't think they'd have any issue coming over here. But looks like it's going to be another dinner in the combine, maybe. See, that's all you got to do. You just got to go a little bit slower. Don't be in such a hurry to get the job done. I guess I didn't fare too much better than anybody else on these fields. A little bit. Clean up this last little bit in those areas over there that got missed, and we'll be done with this field. So far it hasn't been too much of a terrible day. We got some bales picked up and silage put away or sold. We got this field harvested, and it's still relatively early. It's only a little bit after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll probably pick up another quick contract just to kind of end the day out. We got plenty of time, plenty of daylight left. And even if we didn't, that's why they invented lights. So we'll finish cleaning this one up, and we'll see what is available after we get it sold. We made an extra $352. That's not too bad. And that's on top of the 1593 that we got for the actual contract itself. Looks like Mr. Fletcher again needs us to harvest field 21, which is right next to 20. So we're going to go ahead and knock that out. It's already kind of late in the afternoon, so I'm not going to even bother trying to find somebody to come take care of this field for us and run this combine, just because this is probably not going to work out anyway. It's getting late, and I don't like to hire contractors this late in the afternoon, just because we've already seen what the Ravenport citizens can do with, missing crops and running off cliffs and stuff during the day. So I don't want to do that during the night, but that's okay. We'll jump in the combine here. We'll take care of field 21 for Mr. Fletcher, and that will probably be the end of our night. But like I said, we'll see. Maybe by the time we're done with this, we can pick up something quick. But I'll catch you at the end of this harvest. Okay, we just finished the combining of field 21. We're going to take this wheat over to the restaurant and sell it. See how much extra we get out of this contract. And then we're going to see what's available. It's only about 6 o'clock in the evening, so going late's not a big issue if we get started here relatively soon. Oh, there goes the road sign. Somebody call the county to get it fixed. But like I said, it's only about 6 o'clock in the evening, so that we can pick up another quick contract if there's any available and get that done. I'm not opposed to going into the night, that's why we invented lights. So yeah, we'll get this sold and we'll see what we get. $536 extra out of that. Not too bad. And we'll complete the contract and get the other 1647 coming our way. God dang it. I really need to learn how to drive. Really need to learn how to drive. We made it back up to the top of the hill. Let's take a look at the contracts that are available to us right now. Starting from the top, we got a baling. See, it's getting too late to do that. Plowing, I'm not going to run down there and try to plow a field in the dark. That's just not going to happen. There is this harvesting contract on field 22. Or I'm sorry, on field 2, but I think that one's going to take too long. Let's see how big is that. Field 2. You know what? We're going to take that one. We will take that. It'll be nighttime, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're going to take this contract on field 2. Get the combine over there. Miss Fraser has found somebody that is going to run the combine for us. At least for a little while. So we'll go ahead and take that. We'll take the combine over there and get started on a job. It'll be our first real night job here in Ravenport, but that's okay. We've got lights. We've got plenty of Mountain Dew and plenty of energy. So we'll see when we get over to field 2. Okay, we made it over here. Field 2. And we're turning the job over here to Mike. Miss Fraser is a good friend of his, so he's going to run the combine for us. She trusts him. We'll see how he does. Hopefully it's better than the last guy. I'm going to run back over to the shed, grab the tractor with the trailer so we can unload this. The only bad thing about this contract is that her deal is with the restaurant. So once we're done harvesting, we've got to take this wheat all the way down by the restaurant and sell it down there. So it's a little bit of driving. That's okay though, because if you look, it's going to be another beautiful sunset here in Ravenport. But yeah, I'm going to run over and get the trailer. I'll be right back. Okay, I made it back over here. I'm going to ride along with Mike and make sure he does an okay job. He's doing a swell job so far. But I'm going to throw the drone up in the air, get some nice, hopefully get some nice video of this sunset and of Mike driving this combine. And then I'm going to leave you with this time lapse as we finish out this episode and head into night here in Ravenport. If you enjoyed these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you're not getting notifications when I release my next video. So yeah, make sure you do that. We will see you next time, and until then, have fun.